There were a lot of things in 2012 that I'm very proud of in the Baltimore Area Council, but probably the most important thing for me and the most fun was our anniversary. We had a 100th anniversary for the Baltimore Area Council, which followed the anniversary of Scouting in America. And it was held at Oregon Ridge. It was a weekend filled with a lot of activities, 5,000 scouts and scouters. It was a great time, great weather. I couldn't have been more proud of Scouting and also the efforts that went into that event on behalf of all the volunteers who worked that.
Well, 5,500 boys enjoying the outdoors, learning great Boy Scout skills and values, and not one of them standing there with a handheld electronic device throughout an entire afternoon. So what Scouting was all about. It was a fantastic event.
I care about Scout STEM because as a small business owner that supports the technology industry, we're constantly on the lookout for engineers, technicians, and technologists that understand our clients' technical needs. The Scouting STEM program introduces our young people to science, technology, engineering, and math at a young age so that they can cultivate that love for technology.
My son is an Eagle Scout and my daughter is a Venturing Silver Scout. They've both been in scouting since they were younger in elementary school, and I've watched them grow into very outstanding leaders and adults. They've contributed back to the community and they've gained such confidence in everything they do. I'm really proud of them.
It means the world to me because I think it's one of the greatest organizations that allow these young boys to grow into men. Really good, productive men.
The most fun thing about scouting to me is being able to do activities that are beyond ordinary, like going hiking, fishing, canoeing, and camping, and many more.
Well, Broad Creek has been around since 1948. It's a camp that's near and dear to me, and I have worked there when I was a mere lad. But the advent of the Aquatic Center and the nature centers that are going to be a part of the reservation is something that I'm really excited about because it really ties in to the whole STEM initiative, as well as it ties in to some of the interests that today's scouts are looking forward to doing.
Well, the changes at Broad Creek that I'm excited about include the new aquatic center, which is going to be fantastic. It's going to be a world-class aquatic center for the boys. The Susquehanna River, it's going to have boating, water skiing, possibly in the future jet skiing. It's going to have just a great facility with a dock, something that Broad Creek hasn't seen in years. The other thing that's great about what Broad Creek is doing is we have a new STEM lab that's being built shortly, and that's going to have a dramatic impact on the programs that we're going to be able to continue to provide for our boys. But even before that's built, we have 56 merit badge programs this year at Broad Creek. But in addition to that, we also have, what's really exciting, a new skeet range. And the skeet range is in sponsorship. We got a grant to build it, and it's going to be built this year, and it's going to have just a fantastic new facility in addition to the already existing shotgun range and archery range that exists at the camp.
Being an Eagle Scout mother means a great deal to me. It demonstrates a sense of accomplishment for my son. It shows that he can definitely finish things that he started. He's developed such wonderful leadership skills, and I couldn't be prouder.
Being an Eagle Scout is important to me because it shows that I actually have knowledge of the program, shows that I have determination, have given forth the effort to stay in the program for as long as I have. It actually shows that I actually like to help people and actually like to do community service and try to make this world better.
I'm most proud about my troop, about the fact that we're serving a particular market that has never been served before. Our troop has been in existence for about 3 years, and I have seen how much our kids have grown and developed during that time period and have achieved amazing things while having fun.
Catholic Scouting is an important outreach to our young people. It is a way of reinforcing the truths, the values of the faith. It's a way of building great friendships. It's also a way of helping our young people develop those leadership skills that are so necessary for both church and for society.
Venturing is an opportunity to bring the fair sex into the Boy Scouts of America program suite. We've been offering planned outcomes that are just wonderful for the males part of our youth population for years and years. And my pastor used to tell me that you can't always tell what the fruit is going to be when you begin an endeavor, that you plant the seeds and you hope for the best. But once you see the fruit, then you know it was good or it was not. And the fruit's there in the programs of the Boy Scouts of America. And I'm just elated to be able to bring both of my daughters into the fold and make those types of outcomes available to them.
The Silver Award is really kind of the culmination of everything in my scouting career. I went to the National High Adventure bases, and then I decided that I wanted to kind of get more into the venturing program in terms of advancement. And so it was a lot of service and training and work, but I feel like it's kind of taught me a lot about who I am as a person and what I can contribute to the community.
To me, venturing is about leadership and giving that leadership back to others.
To me, venturing is about having the knowledge to know that people can come to me with questions and actually I'll be able to answer them.
To me, venturing is about experiencing the outdoors in a new way and growing with the members of your crew.
To me, venturing is about being around the people you want to be around and developing great experiences with them.
It's important to leave a legacy in scouting because everyone has a responsibility for the future. And to leave a legacy endowment ensures that the scouting organization and the level of scouting will be secure into the future. And that's good for everybody.
Well, I'm a late comer to Boy Scouting. My son went through Cub Scouts. I really had no involvement. And now I'm the head of Arrowhead. And what keeps me motivated, frankly, is seeing all the volunteer work that's done by the volunteers. It motivates me. I see all the work. I've tried to copy it myself. It's very inspirational just to see how much time and effort everybody else puts in. And I look at what I'm trying to accomplish now just to keep up with what everybody else is doing. I think that's equally as motivating as what my son does as far as keeping me in Scouts and really invigorating me and really giving me a good feeling of scouting.
First of all, our volunteers work very, very hard in providing a good quality program to our Scouts. And the gold standard, the gold achievement for JTE is the top award that the council can get. And we were gold last year, and every year it gets progressively harder to achieve that. So it's just a great way of showing that the council is really healthy and we're providing a robust program.
Scouting in the Baltimore Area Council is made up of thousands and thousands of volunteers, just like the volunteers you see here. In fact, it takes more than 10,000 volunteers in programs like Cub Scouting, Boy Scouting, Venturing, Exploring, and Learning for Life that make scouting possible in virtually every community in Central Maryland in 2012.